Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a Christmas tag. I basically just typed into YouTube Christmas tag, and I won't even lie, some of the videos come up were about Christmas tags, actual tags for presents. But I came across this one and Zoella did it with her brother, so I just thought I would just do it because it's the first one I saw that actually looked good and wasn't to do with tags for Christmas presents basically. So I'm going to answer these questions for you because I wanted to do a little bonus video for December and I just wanted us all to get into the Christmas spirit. So question 1, when do you start to get excited about Christmas? For me, I started getting excited just after fireworks night, which is Guy Fawkes night over here in the UK. If you don't know what fireworks night is, basically it's just a thing that we do. We let fireworks off on the 5th of November or the weekend that's up near the 5th of November, and it's to, I don't know if it's to celebrate or it's just to remind everybody that Guy Fawkes tried to blow up Parliament. Should really try and remember these things, but it's basically to do with this guy called Guy Fawkes that decided to blow up Parliament, and now we celebrate it by blowing up stuff in the air. But basically after that I feel excited about Christmas because Halloween's out of the way and then that's out of the way, and then it's all about Christmas because we don't have Thanksgiving here, so we can just focus on Christmas, and that's when I start to feel Christmassy. Question 2, do you still have an advent calendar? I in fact do still have an advent calendar. I got a decent one this year. Last year I had a Disney Princess one because I'm 5 and it was just rubbish. It was like the last one there and the chocolate was just pants. So I decided to get my one early this year. I picked this up in November to make sure I got it. And it's the Malteser one, which is the Merry Teaser, and I just love these. Like the Rudolph is like my favourite thing in the world. I actually love the bunnies at Easter, so I'm quite excited about opening this up every day in December. Question 3, what are your favourite Christmas films? Now for me there's like the classics, like Polar Express is awesome, love Polar Express. Some people might call that classics, but I remember watching it when I was younger. And then you obviously got Home Alone and stuff like that. I've never really been into the real like lovey-dovey Christmas films, like where have you got like I don't know, I don't even watch them, so I don't do lovey-dovey Christmas films. And like a lot of people like with the Love Actually and all those like Christmas related sort of films, I don't do. I like the kids films and I really enjoy Home Alone. Question 4, do you have any funny Christmas memories? To be fair, not really. Actually that's a lie, total lie. I actually have one and it's from a couple of years ago, so this is kind of embarrassing. My mum every year buys me and my sisters either a onesie or a pair of pyjamas. It's just a tradition that we do. We always have a pair of pyjamas or a onesie to open up on Christmas Day, and she bought us these fluffy onesies one year, like really ridiculously fluffy sort of things. I look like a polar bear in mine because it was so big for me. And what we do is we spend Christmas Day with my mum, and then like Christmas evening we go to my dad's, and this year he only had his van. And basically the van seated 3 people. That's including the driver. There's 4 of us. So I had to, in this fluffy onesie, all of us in our onesies, like squish in between the gap of the seat and the thingy, like, and the passenger seat. I know that's dangerous, but he lived only 5 minutes down the road. But it was so funny, just like all of us, and me having to stand up every time he needed to like change gears and everything. It was absolutely hilarious. But the funny memories, we have a lot of funny memories, but it's always one of these things that you need like your memory jog to remember some of them. But we have a lot. And then I think last year I got really drunk and I nearly stood on the dining table. Usually I have a glass dining table, and I got really drunk and I was like, I can touch the ceiling. We were all really drunk really early because my sister bought us cocktail kits for Christmas, and we decided to use them. Question 5, talk us through your typical Christmas day. So it starts off with, we get up. Normally my little sister seems to get up before all of us, no matter how old she gets. She always gets up before us. So she'll normally come in, wake me up, and then we'll go downstairs. Like my mum will come downstairs. It's just me and my other sister, my mum, here at the start of Christmas Day. We'll all go downstairs, we'll take our positions by the tree. I have mine near the stairs, and then my sister is a little bit further away, and we'll start opening our presents. And like if I see one with her name on it, I'll pass it to her, and she passes ones that are under the tree that have my name on it, and such, etc. And then my mum goes off into the kitchen and starts prepping dinner and everything, because we have it we're not really ones to have breakfast and then have lunch or anything like that. We would just have Christmas dinner, and then we'll wait for my sister to come from her boyfriend's, and she'll come and join us. We'll give her her presents, she'll give us our presents, and then we open all those up. And then usually by that time I will go upstairs and get ready, because I always like to look nice on Christmas Day. And we'll have once I'm ready, we'll sit down and have Christmas dinner and literally die from all the food that we've eaten. And then I'll go, this has become part of my like Christmas routine. My sister steal the sofas, so me and Maddie sit on the sofa, on the dog bed, and end up like cuddling each other on this big like, cushion dog bed. And then I normally fall asleep on the dog bed while they fall asleep on the sofas, which is very embarrassing. And then we go to my dad's, and then we'll have like food there and picky bits, open our presents, watch some films, and then get into the pyjamas that my mum bought us that day for like a Christmas present, and we will go to bed, then spend Boxing Day with my dad. This year though, we are playing Cluedo, which I'm very excited about. We are going to do a family game of Cluedo, me, my sisters and my mum, and I'm so excited about that. Question 6, what do you eat for Christmas dinner? Okay, so this year and last year we did turkey and gammon, because my older sister doesn't eat a lot of vegetables, and it's just easier to do turkey and gammon, and my younger sister doesn't eat a lot of pork, so we do it that way. We have turkey, gammon, pigs in blankets, 2 different kinds of stuffing now. We keep getting 2 different kinds. We'll have the traditional stuffing, because I like to always have like that, like baked into like a slab, and have loads of that stuffing is my favourite at Christmas. And then we have like stuffing parcels, which are normally wrapped up in bacon. And then we'll have our roast potatoes. My older sister has Yorkshire puddings because she doesn't eat a lot of vegetables. We'll have roasted carrots, roasted parsnips, peas. This year we're doing Brussels sprouts and chestnuts. First time ever having chestnuts and Brussels sprouts. And then we obviously have loads of gravy. And I don't think I'm forgetting anything, but I'm like, that's just making me so excited for Christmas to have all that again. And then desserts, it changes every year. We're not really a Christmas pudding kind of family. I think last year we had like this really fancy cheesecake. This year we are doing mini profiteroles, little chocolate puddings, and something else. So yeah, it all depends on what year it is. We always change it up just a little bit, but we always seem to have at the moment turkey and gammon. Question 7, do you have any Christmas traditions? The main one is always getting a pair of pyjamas on Christmas Day. That is our tradition now. It's been going on for so many years now that my mum can't not get me and my sisters a pair of pyjamas or a onesie for Christmas. Like, it's just a thing. When we say about Christmas presents, I always remind her, like, you're still getting us pyjamas, right? So that is one thing that we always have to do. We don't do stockings anymore because we're not little. But Christmas chocolates, we all have our own Christmas chocolate that we all like. It's something that I personally only get at Christmas because it just reminds me of Christmas. And like, my sister rarely ever gets it, and then my older sister rarely gets hers. And it's like, we have to have that on Christmas Day. We all get our own individual like chocolate, and I always get a bar of Toblerone. And it's really weird because I don't have Toblerone any other time of the year bar Christmas. And it's just it's our tradition. My mum has to get us pyjamas and our favourite chocolate. And then other things is just like where we sit at the table is a tradition. I always sit in my spot. My sister, we all have our own spots, which is really sad. And then maybe the dog bed thing's starting to become a tradition because I spend a lot of time with the dog on the dog bed, and then I pass out, like fast asleep from like a food coma. Question 8, which are your favourite Christmas songs? I don't think I have very many Christmas songs, but there's one. And I think it's like one of the songs that's in the Nutcracker. It's like that. I'll play it over now because I actually have it. This song is my favourite Christmassy song. I know it's probably not an actual Christmas song, but I like this song. Question 9, best Christmas present you've ever received. For me, I'm just going to do the one I got last year because I've had so many great Christmas presents. But the one last year I was so happy to get. It didn't cost loads. It wasn't a really expensive extravagant present or anything like that. It just shows how much of an old lady I am. I was going on for a good 2 years how much I really wanted a slanket, which is basically a blanket with sleeves. And I was saying how great of an idea it would be to get one because like when I'm sitting on the sofa chatting to my mum I get really cold, and then like I'm texting people so my arms are still getting cold. And I kept saying to her like, oh, I'd really need a slanket, and it'd come on TV and I'd be like, I really need one of those. I need to buy myself one of those. And then I nearly bought myself one and I decided not to. I decided to wait because they were really expensive, like anywhere like online. And then on Christmas Day my mum surprised me with buying me a slanket, a cream slanket, and I was just so over the moon. She managed to get it on sale somewhere. She was just like, I saw it and I just had to get it for you straight away because I know how much you wanted one. And I was just like so excited. When I opened it, I literally my expression was, oh my god, you bought me a slanket. My sisters looked at me like I was crazy, but I was just so chuffed. Question 10, the last question, real or fake tree? Every year we have a fake tree. I've never had a real Christmas tree ever. I nearly got one last year for my room, but we get a fake one. For years we had a giant like green fake Christmas tree that I had since I was like really young, and then a couple years ago my mum decided to get a nice small Christmas tree for in our house because we're a lot young, like a lot older now, that we don't really have like loads and loads of presents, so like the Christmas tree kind of looks a little bit bare when there's barely any presents underneath there. So my mum's got like a really nice slimline Christmas tree that's actually white. It goes with like just basically the downstairs decor a lot more, and like what she puts on there, it just looks a lot nicer. If you watch my vlogmases you would have already seen the Christmas tree because I always film it every year when my mum puts decorations on it. It's my favourite tree ever because it has some beautiful pieces on it, and I also just feel like fake Christmas trees look a little bit fuller. They are like that nice perfect shape, whereas real ones just, I've seen a lot of real ones that are really bushy at the bottom and like nothing on the top. So for me, I think it's always going to be a fake Christmas tree, less mess, and they're a hell of a lot cheaper. So that was the Christmas tag. I hope you enjoyed it and I hope you feel all Christmassy inside. If you want to do this, please do, and if you do it, please leave your link down below so I can go watch it, so I can feel extra Christmassy. So I hope you all enjoyed this, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!